Welcome back to another JDC podcast. I know I'm masked up and the guest of the day is masked up, but I just want to say this. Right now, there are mad musical artists coming out of Jersey, and I feel like we need to add some representation to that. And honestly, this is our first musical artist guest that we're interviewing today. Please tell us your name, my boy.
So I go by Lidomane. A lot of people get it confused. Like everyone thinks like it's like lidocaine or Lidomane or like Lidomane, and like everyone just always messes it up. Like no, it's Lidomane. Lidomane. Alright.
Damn, bro. Shit. I'm glad you got that out the way. So tell us, like, how was your upbringing? Like, what made you get into music? Because I know there's a different story for everyone.
Well, wait. Before we get into that, first, let's have you introduce yourself. What's your name? How old are you? What part of Jersey you're from?
Yeah. Oh,
so I'm gonna keep it at I'm young. I'm not too young and I'm not too old. And here's my thinking behind that. It's like if people try always like boxing people and try putting them in like in a certain like light, and if you tell someone you're a certain age, or that they look at you and they're like, oh, that dude's young or that dude's old, they'll treat you in a little like in a way. And I noticed it because I'll just say it, like I work at Wawa, like it doesn't matter, like that's one of my jobs. And like people will come in, they call me like, hey yo, like bud, what's going on? Like hey, like I'm not a big fan of that. Like why? It's almost like little broing me, and I hate that. So I'll tell like other people like my age, but like for this like kind of instance as like a musical artist, like I'll just keep it
Anonymous.
Yeah, anonymous. Like I live forever. You feel me? Like I don't die. I'm not gonna die.
Okay.
All right.
But you can tell us your name.
Yeah.
So my name's Lidio.
Okay.
And like I'll just leave it at that.
Right.
I have two last names, but we'll get into that a little later. Cause you understand how it is.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what part of Jersey are you from? Tell us that too.
I'm from like it'd be like the west, Central Jersey. Central Jersey. Very very often the west. It's just very like Caucasian people. It's all Caucasian people for the most part. Like you don't see like a lot of like blacks. Yeah, you don't see like a lot of blacks, Hispanics, like Asians. It's just predominantly like white and like rich white kids and like parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, and like I'm from there, but like I hate claiming that I'm from there because I don't relate with them. I'm not like them.
Yeah.
Like I do my own thing, and like anytime like I try like being like a part of what they do or like being like kind of like in their culture, like they don't like they just kind of, it's like not that they don't accept it, but it's like they treat me a little differently, and that's what I'm not a big fan of. And so like growing up, it was kind of like always like that. Like,
all right, like I don't mean to cut you off there, bro.
Yeah.
But like, you mind telling us like, what's like your culture? What's your background?
Culture. So
to give us like a clue of like how your experience might be in like a type of area like that.
Yeah. So
And wait, just another question before you
Yeah.
explain yourself. This is the neighborhood you grew up in, like you went to school.
like it was just the whole town. Yeah.
Okay.
The whole town, like.
Okay.
But no, so I'm Hispanic. I know how to speak Spanish very well and everything. Now, like I grew up in a whole like Hispanic household and everything. Now grew up speaking Spanish all the time with my parents and everything. But it was just always like I never felt like included pretty much. Like everyone like growing up, like I had like white friends and shit. Like that's all I was around.
Your white friends watching this, like.
And like I'm still friends with some of y'all. Y'all know one of my best friends is white. One of my best friends is white. I love that dude to death. But like they wouldn't like I'd be friends with them at school, but they wouldn't like invite me to things.
Oh,
like,
okay.
So like it was just like damn, like I would see them having fun like on Instagram and shit, like doing pool parties and whatever. I'm like, bro, I'm literally like friends with y'all. And like y'all not even like inviting me, like that's
crazy.
That's type, messed up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And so like I always had like a lot of loyalty for these dudes. Like I would treat them with respect, and like if shit goes down, like I'm with that. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's a big thing for me. Like it's just loyalty. So,
You're
like,
gonna be there defending them, not their little white.
yeah, and like they would come to my home, bro.
Oh my
like,
God.
And like that's what I hated. So like. There's a lot of like just growing up was just like that, like trying to be included, and you just never were going to, you're never going to eat at the same table. Like, and I'm sure you guys can relate with that. Like,
Yeah.
we're not, we're not them. We're not like them.
But I think it mostly feels like that for people who grow up in a predominantly white
Yeah,
neighborhood.
and it's like
Here, like, oh my God.
like I'm not trying to sound like I'm like, I don't think I'm sounding racist. It's just
no.
You can't be racist towards a white person.
You know, I feel like anybody can be racist towards anybody. You feel me?
I don't know.
Like everyone's yeah, no, you're right. That is a whole debate. So, but that's just me. So like, you know, it's whatever. I mean, if that's how they want it to be towards me, like it's cool, I guess. I mean, I'm doing my own thing.
Right. And where are your parents from?
So, I'll just say it's mine. So my dad's from El Salvador.
Okay.
And my mom's Mexican.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
I grew up with that whole dynamic, but I don't like. My parents were divorced ever since like I was 3-4 years old. Yeah. So I never really grew up with my dad's side of the family. Like that whole like culture, like El Salvador culture, I don't really understand it other than like pupusas. You feel me?
Pupusas are fire.
Yeah, no, they're fire. I love them.
Do you know a good spot?
Yo,
me? I don't. I have no idea. Like I have friends that are from El Salvador and they're like, yo, go to this place in Plainfield. Not a fucking clue. I have no idea.
It actually sounds really good right now.
Pupusas are fire.
I'm kind of in the mood for that now.
They're tough.
Okay.
But like I don't really like know that culture. Like I wish I did, but it's just like I don't know. Excuse me.
I was gonna say, what part of Mexico is your mom from?
Michoacan.
Hey, oh, that's cool.
So you feel me?
Shout out to all the Michoacans out there.
Shit. Yeah, no, it's cool. So I just never really grew up with my dad's side of the family, and like just with him in general too. Like you know, divorced parents, like only weekends, seeing them.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was weird. It was a whole weird dynamic, and I don't know. Like I'm cool with my dad, but like, not really.
No, it'd be like that, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's like they say you need both parents, right?
Yeah.
Because you know, one will teach you certain values, the other ones can't teach you. The other one can't teach you. So it's like when you have both. It's like it's very different than being raised with just
facts,
one or the other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Exactly, and like I don't know, there's a lot of qualities in him that I kind of force myself to see, and like would try to see in him, but I'm like this dude just isn't that. You know, he just like he just wasn't really a good dad, honestly. Yeah. Love the guy because he's my dad, but he just wasn't really that good of a dad.
No, of course.
So would you say like your mom was the one, I guess, who mostly helped you become who you are today?
Yeah, it was always my mom and then my stepdad. Nice. So once my mom once my parents divorced, my mom got with my stepdad. Yeah. Because she was already rocky with my real dad to begin with for like a couple of years. Yeah. So then it wasn't too hard. Like she was already kind of like looking. So
like she was already like out of the relationship.
Yeah, she's already out of the relationship, and they both were. They were both checked out. Like they were just still like with each other.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right.
So then that's when my stepdad came into the picture, and like he's basically like, you know, I don't really like that dude either. I got my shit. I got my shit with him. I got my shit with him.
Like fuck that.
Like he's cool. Like he was cool up until like a certain point, and then like. For the most part, he was like he acted like my dad, and so I respect him a lot for that. Right. And like it's not easy, especially when you pick up. You know, he was young. Yeah, he was like 20 years old. My mom was already like late 20s, early 30s with 4 kids. With 4 kids.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So how old does he know?
Dude, I don't even fucking know.
Oh my god, he's young as fuck then.
So he's like mid 30s.
And your mom?
50.
No way.
50.
That's
50.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, mad respect that he did that, but.
Right. So you said she has 4 kids. So are you the oldest?
No, hold on. It gets really complicated.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
So, I'm technically one of 8. I'm one of 8 technically, but it gets really weird. Okay, so every 2 kids is a different dad.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
elaborate though.
So my 2 oldest are from one dad from Mexico. They're both born in Mexico.
Okay.
And then the 2 after that is me and my older brother. So then me and him are obviously biological. And after that is when my mom got with my stepdad, and then had 2 more kids. So it was all boys until she got with my stepdad and had a girl, and that was her last kid. So in the household, it's what 5?
Yeah.
6.
5, 6.
6, and then 1 girl. So 5 boys, 1 girl.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Holy shit.
And then my dad had kids in El Salvador with his wife, obviously. Yeah. And so now they're 2 younger ones.
So that's why you said.
So I'm one of 8, yeah.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, I guess I'm in the middle, because it goes, Marco, Alex, me. Yeah. something like that. I don't know.
Wow.
So, like, yeah, but it is cool. Like, I don't really. Like,
do you know your siblings? Like, with your from your dad's
my
side?
dad's side? Yeah, they're here. They're in New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were, you know, they came over here, did their thing, got their papers. I guess I don't know. I don't really give that much of a shit. But I don't know. I didn't grow up with them, so like I don't. It's so weird because they'll run up to me and they're like, you know, oh brother, how you doing? I'm like,
and you don't be feeling the same way. I'm
nah, dude. Like I just didn't grow up with them, bro.
Exactly.
It's not this. Like I understand that my two youngest and my two oldest are like my half brothers, but I see them as my brothers. And my sister, you know, because I grew up with them. I always knew who they were. You feel me? And they always knew who I was, so that's why I wasn't like, you know, I just see them as my siblings, and these ones just kind of like came out of nowhere, and like I'm grown, bro. Like so I don't know. It's weird. Like I respect them and everything. I try to treat them nice. Like when it's their birthdays, I'll get them like, you know, cool little gifts. And, like I'll treat them with respect and everything, but it's just that little weird dynamic. So
damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Who would have thought, bro? I was like, damn, like 8 siblings. I was like, yo, fuck, that must be a fucking junction, bro. Okay, like, you know what I mean, though?
And she was a boy mom for a long time.
Yeah. No, it'd been lit if we're all boys, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I love my sister. It's cool. I love my sister.
How old is she now?
She's 8. I think 8.
Oh,
yeah.
Baby.
8, 9.
No, that must be scary though when she brings her first boyfriend to the house.
For real?
All brothers.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
All brothers.
Nah,
damn,
I could
crazy.
imagine, bro. Like that shit.
At least someone's gonna break her heart, so.
Yeah, facts.
Let her break her heart.
Yeah.
It's part of life, bro. Like
Oh
you can't avoid it.
yeah.
Like yeah, you can like avoid it or like whatever, but like you can't avoid it. It's gonna happen.
That's true.
True.
Damn,
That's my
bro.
whole thing about it.
Man, that's so
It's
crazy.
cool. Big family. It's cool.
Hell yeah,
It's
a
lit.
big family.
It's lit.
At the end of the day, that shit's fucking crazy. Because you're the first person I really know besides like my own dad and his siblings that had like a big family.
Facts.
Bro.
Yeah.
Real shit. Because I'm like, damn, I think it's.
Why, your dad had a bunch too?
Yeah, a lot of my aunts, a lot of my uncles. That's like, I think it's 10 in total. It's 10.
Yeah. No, because my mom is one of 12.
I feel bad.
God damn.
Yeah. So
that's Mexican family to me, though.
That's
Straight up
crazy.
rancho, like,
yeah,
bro.
for real. There's nothing else to do.
Real
There's nothing else to do. Bro, you either fuck or
Just
you
like-
drink.
For real,
And there's no
though.
between. The motherfuckers don't play sports either.
And also too, I think like the birth control there, like it wasn't a thing.
No,
That's
yeah.
so sad.
And it's
No,
like,
yeah.
no, and like, I mean, it like, even like, it is a
Less.
thing, and like, you know, contraceptive shit is a thing, but think about it, bro, like,
Not
like
in,
now?
Not in like the third world countries.
Well, no, it is a thing, or like, people think like Mexico and all this, like all these countries like are like so like impoverished and impoverished, and everything like there's money there, just not in the rancho. You feel me? Because like you go in Mexico City, like malls are lit.
Oh,
like
definitely.
you go to El Salvador, San Salvador, that place is lit. There's pizzas in every Pizza Huts in every corner, bro.
Yeah,
they
facts.
look like big ass restaurants. But you gotta think about it, because like they make like what, like $12 a day.
Yeah, facts.
Like that's it. And so, and like, what, a pack of condoms here is like, what, $5?
Basically.
That's literally half their check.
Literally.
Like, bro, I'm not, no.
Wait.
I'm going fucking
So you're
raw,
telling
yeah.
me
I'm over
there's
there.
no like. This is something we should look into, but that's crazy. Like, I wonder if there's any Planned Parenthoods in.
Mexico? Shit,
Well,
that's a
yeah,
good question.
probably, no,
There has to
but,
be.
you know, but more in the, like,
More in, like, city-ish
populated
areas,
city,
though.
yeah.
Because
Or
I know
populated
from
areas.
like where San Vicente is, bro, that shit is not close. like where
That's
my parents are from,
crazy.
like I know that shit's not close. Like that's
Yeah.
up in the mountain area, like you're not gonna catch like
Facts.
nothing.
Yeah. No.
Especially during back in their time, like I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
hell
like,
no,
my-
bro. You gotta, like,
yeah.
you gotta walk hours or get on the
Yeah.
fucking donkey,
The
bro.
nearest hospital for them, I think my dad told me it was like 3 hours from Sanvi, bro.
Well, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? But it's like,
And
how
it's
it
crazy.
was.
It's crazy how people live like that, too.
For real,
It's
though.
crazy. Like, they live far as fuck. They live in, like, La Sierra. And,
Word.
like, bro, you're just
But
in the
then again,
mountains.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Low-key, you can tell how many times someone has fucked back then, though. About how
What do
many
you
kids
mean?
they had.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I'm being honest,
Yo.
like,
Yeah,
when you think about it, though, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like,
But I'm sure
okay.
they don't think about it like. Although they wouldn't think about it like that.
Nah, because I'm like, yo, this it's like, yo, free reign, you know? It's either I'm watching the chickens or I'm
Bro,
like,
fuck
over
it, yo.
here, you know?
They go to El Maizal, bro.
For
The
real.
fucking cornfield, bro. That's what my grandpa used to do. My mom would tell me the stories. Yo, my grandpa was a straight dickhead.
For real?
Yeah, dude. Like, he would be cheating on my grandma and everything.
Oh,
but no,
yeah.
my grandma stayed by his side.
Oh,
She would take care of all the kids, and this motherfucker just, like, he would see, like, oh, Lupita, ¿estás vendiendo elote? Like,
Damn.
and she's like, yeah, like, let's go to my sal. And they were just,
What?
Do it, yo. My grandpa was a dog, yo.
Holy shit.
All my uncles can tell me stories. All my aunts and everything. They're like, I love my grandpa. He cool.
Yeah.
He cool. You know.
Nah, he probably got some stories.
Yeah. No, he's cool though.
Hell yeah, bro.
But on that aspect, like I don't really respect him on that aspect, but like besides that, like I do. He's
I
you feel me?
bro. Nah, bro. Like at the end of the day, it's like fuck it. You know, the elders had their way of life, bro. But what can you do about it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yo, this doesn't tie in with that, but I want to know because let me step away from the whole family.
Fact. Yeah.
How do your friends / you know, I don't know if you have a girlfriend, bro, or any of your past girls. How did they feel about your music, and how do they influence your music?
So like my past relationships and like friends.
Yeah, and how do they feel about your music?
It's like honestly, like when I like start talking with girls and everything, if they don't already know I make music, I don't like mentioning it. It's really weird. I don't know, like maybe just like an insecure thing. And like I like my music. I think I make good music. My friends like my music as far as I know. You know, they tell me like, oh yeah, this is fire. Or like if something's like kind of off, they'll tell me too. And like, but something, cause I like, especially because like I'm up and coming. Like I'm like I've been making music for a while, but like I just recently, like a couple years back, just started like releasing it. I want to be taken seriously, so that's why like when I first started making music, like I would write, but I didn't release anything until like finally like 2 years into writing, almost 3 years, because it's like I'm not gonna be like a normal like, well at the time it was like SoundCloud rapper or whatever, so I don't want to be classified as that. Like I want to be taken actually serious. And motherfuckers in high school are like they're making like dropping like Little mixtapes and shit. Like shits were ass, bro. I didn't want to be considered like that because then people would be like, oh yeah, Little Main's ass like from the jump. Damn. You know, I didn't go by that name at the time, but like I didn't want that because if motherfuckers think you're ass to begin with, they're not gonna check your shit. That's like nice. in the in the long run. But I don't know. I honestly don't know why I don't show like girl like I don't know why. Like
I mean, do you actively show that you do that?
About the music?
Do you like? Are you open about it?
I don't. Sometimes. If
so you don't like promote yourself?
Like if I'm talking to a girl, no.
But I'm saying in general, like you don't have it like just out there that you make music.
No.
I do. Oh yeah, no. That actually, I thought we were still talking about the girl. You know, that actually, like I promote it or whatever, and people know I make music.
You don't think that when you're talking to a girl, like they don't ask you about that?
Unless I bring it up, or like, I don't know, or they ask me what I do. Like, I will say it from time to time, like, oh yeah, I make music. But sometimes, like, especially like if a girl I'm trying to take serious, I won't. I think it's just an insecure thing, honestly.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, this part of you is like your job. Well, a job that you like doing.
Yeah.
Eventually. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
Well, I think honestly, I think it's just like actually thinking about it. I think it's like more so that if people know you make music, like they're like, oh, like he makes music, oh, like big deal. He thinks he's cool, or like, oh, he thinks he's gonna get somewhere. I think it's just because if a girl I'm trying to take seriously and I tell them like, oh, I make music, that they're gonna take me less serious.
You really think so?
Yeah.
I don't believe
well, has that happened?
Has it?
No.
Okay.
No, it hasn't. But it's just in my head. Like I just overthink this shit.
Oh yeah.
So I just don't. And like if I'm trying to take them seriously, I don't want them to see the flaws in me. So then.
But bro, I feel like them seeing the flaw. I feel like you're overthinking that.
Yes.
Too.
No. You're
definitely overthinking.
Because
that.
if they see that as like a flaw or like a red flag that I make music and like. Or whatever, like, then I shouldn't be with them to begin with, right? Yeah, because they should like me for who I am. It's just my head. I just overthink way too much. Yeah, because like my music is me. You feel me? So
that's what you like doing.
If they don't like that, like then go fuck yourself.
And on top of that, it's like I feel like you gotta have someone to support your dream. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
No matter what it is, I feel like if they're supporting that, that's like the best thing ever. Yeah. Because you believe in yourself as much as. And you're hoping other people believe in you as much. And that's like the fucking best thing.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you got to roll the dice, my boy. You know, fuck it.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like, that's only going to give you more exposure.
Yeah.
Regardless.
For sure.
At the end of the day, she might promote your shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's like the best thing.
I get
Well, do you classify as single? Or are you single?
Single? Yeah, no. So I'm single. You feel me? I'm single. But there are girls that like come my way and shit. You feel me? So like, there's some girls in my phone.
Are you actively looking, or are you just
looking like
for a partner?
For a partner? No, I would like one. Not gonna lie, like it'd be type cool. Like if y'all, anybody out there, you feel me? I'm single. I would like a relationship just because for the longest time, like I've just been doing like friends with benefit shits and just like fucking and that's it.
Yeah.
But I kind of treat like some of them I'll kind of like treat as a relationship. Like be like, yo, shawty, let's go on a date. You feel me? Let's go on a date. Like I'll take you out and then I'll pipe you out.
It's the men like that fuck it
up. But no, I'll do that, and that way it's just safer for everybody. Like I know, like as soon as you want to start fucking with somebody else, I'll be like, all right, cool. Like we'll just cut it there because I'm not trying to catch something, and at least like I know I'm not gonna give you shit because I can test it. I'm safe, bro. Like.
Yeah,
I'm not with that fuck shit. I need to make sure I'm good. So, but no, like right now I'm chilling. There's kind of like this one little shawty that I kind of want to take serious with it. That's a whole thing in and of itself. Yeah, dude, it's so complicated. Yeah, I mean, I know she fucks with me and shit, but it just in the long run, it probably just wouldn't work out. It's just what it is. Yeah, unfortunately.
Damn, it's like that's
so. But like, you feel me? Any girl out there? I'm single.
Oh my god.
Take you out in the beam, yo.
Damn.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what do you drive, bro?
Sure. All right. So I drive an E36, a blue E36 BMW convertible.
Shit. Damn.
So it's convertible. So it's it's a 95. So it's a 95 325i BMW.
Damn, that shit sounds sexy as fuck.
Yeah, it's tough. And I just started I got it during COVID.
Oh, shit.
I got it during COVID. So like I've always loved cars. Like I've always been into cars. Like ever since like Need for Speed 2 or not Need for Speed 2, Underground. Like bro, that shit. Like and I think it was in that game.
Is that a video game?
Yeah, it's a video game. Yeah. Oh, and then that's where like and then the soundtrack behind it, bro. Like it was like Get Low by like Lil Jon type shit.
Yeah.
That shit was lit. And so ever since then, like I love cars. I love cars. I don't know a lot about cars. I know very service level amount of cars. Or about stuff like I'll do the work to my car, and if I don't, like I always have. I'm part of a car club too. Yeah. So like they'll help me out if I don't know shit. So like my boy Quinn and his girlfriend Brittany. Like shout out Cuff Static. Hey. Shout out Cuff Static, bro. They got sick ass cars. Like Brittany drives a low rider. She got a BMW like mine, but hers is so much better. Her man Quinn got an E46 turbo. Like it's just another BMW. Damn. Like they got cool ass shit. They import cars and type shit. So shout out Cuff Static.
Holy shit.
It's tough as fuck. So they help me out. They help me out a lot. But I love cars, bro. And a lot of like my new I'm writing new songs and shit all the time. So like I'll reference that. Yeah. And then one whole song is just kind of like about driving in the car. Yeah. It's cool. I don't know. That's coming out in the next project and the next couple projects. So
by the way, bro, have you ever tried to do Spanish music? And what do you? How do you feel? And do you embrace like your heritage?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I'm like, I'll go with the embrace part first. But like no, I was
gonna say before we start talking about the music, how about we get into and ask you what started that?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that is.
What inspired that? And are any of your parents musically talented?
Yeah. Fine.
So okay. Word. So it all started back when I was just a kid. I was 4 or 5 years old, and one of my brothers. Actually no, when my mom met my stepdad, he drove a Nissan Sentra or some shit. I don't know. It was just a black, just a black car, and he had a mixtape and it had a bunch of 50 Cent songs in it. So the motherfucker would pull up to pick us up, bumping 50 Cent, and Candy Shop. At the time, I was like, damn, this song Candy Shop is really fucking good. I had no idea that it was just about fucking the whole time. Yeah. So I was like, yo, this shit is lit. So he got So shout out my stepdad because he's the one that got me into rap, 50 Cent. So I love 50 Cent. He's can't go wrong. He's a big reason why I started making music. Then my older brother from Mexico, he came over, and then he bought the Eminem album. Okay. I think it was Curtain Call. Yeah. The red.
With the mic stand, I think it has, right?
No, I think he's sitting down.
Okay.
I can't remember, but it was that. And so then he came up with that. He brought that around, and we'd all be up in that. And then he brought a Cumbia Kings album.
Oh, Cumbia Kings!
Bro. And I love that dude. They were just fucking fire. I just the vibe. And then he also got a Daddy Yankee album.
Oh, fly.
And I forget. It's the one that has. I fucking forget. But it had Tu Príncipe and all that on. Lo que pasó. Yeah, entre tuyo. Yeah, it was that album. And I don't know, dude. Daddy, I know, I will say for sure, like, it was, like, Daddy Yankee, 50 Cent, and, like, Eminem that kind of just started everything. Kind of, like, just started that spark. And I'm like, I want to be like them.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's just something, their vibe. They're free, bro. Yeah. They just do what they want. And it was just, that's what I wanted. And music is just, I love music.
Does your stepdad, like, speak English?
Yeah, no, he does. So he speaks English very well. Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Was he born here, or?
No, he was born in Mexico.
Oh,
but
okay.
he came here and then he went to high school here. Because remember, he was super young when he met my mom.
Yeah.
But he went to high school.
Oh,
and so he knows English. He knows English pretty
wow.
well. Yeah.
So he definitely, that's okay.
Yeah.
Facts.
And then onto, like, if my parents were, like, musically inclined, like, my mom loved singing. And then, like, growing up, she would always be playing, like, Betos y sus Canarios, Los Temerarios, a bunch of other, like, romantica bands.
Yeah.
And, like, I hated listening to them in the car, but she would be singing to them. I'm like, Mom, like, this dude just sounds sad, bro. Like, this is all sad music. And it makes sense because she was going through the divorce or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know, I didn't like it. But then she would always be singing to it all the time. Always singing.
Really?
Always singing. Always singing. Yeah.
Was
And,
she
like,
good at it?
yeah. I'd say so. Like, when, like, if we do, like, karaoke at the house or anything, like, people would, like, make her, like, sing. And, like, everyone would, like, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if she was, like, crazy good, but she had, you know, she had something. She had a voice.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. And then my dad, he also, like, made music for a while, too. He was making his own music. I remember he had, like, his own, like, little keyboard, electric keyboard, and he would, like, write songs and shit. And, yeah, no, he would just sit down, just write. I never actually read anything. And, like, I don't think he does now because he's, like, super religious with his, like, wife and everything. So, like...
So he put that behind him?
Yeah, like, and then he was, like, yeah. And then he would, like, travel with, like, this one band. I forgot what they're called. Los... I don't know. Something. But it was cool. So he would be with them, and then they would just make their music. It was cool.
You've never asked him to listen to something he's done?
No.
Really?
Never asked him. No.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah,
you're right. I should.
You're like, what if you remaster
yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
For
You get some
real,
inspiration from
yeah,
that.
exactly. No,
Real
you're
shit.
right. And then, but yeah, and it was cool. Like, I've always been around music. I just love music.
Okay.
Music is everything, bro. Like, there's music everywhere. Anything is music.
So with that being said, like, I guess we now know, like, where you got that inspo from, but how did you get to actually writing and then
Facts.
producing?
Writing. So, I didn't start doing that until, like, I didn't start writing until my freshman year of high school.
Okay.
But I knew from a young kid, like, I remember saying it for the first time in, like, my 5th grade class or some shit with all, like, my white friends and shit. And this is where it really clicked in my head that, like, these dudes don't fuck with me.
So you're different.
Because, like, they were talking about, like, what we wanted to do when we grow up, like, what you want to be, like, you know. And I remember some girl was like, oh, I want to be an actress. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's great. Like, you know, like, they applauded or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I want to make music. Like, I want to be, like, a singer. And everyone just fucking laughed.
Yo, what the fuck?
Everyone fucking laughed. I'm like, bro, like, and even, like, some of the kids I was friends with, I was like, bro, you...
Like, what's
Right?
funny?
Bro, like, this girl just said she wanted to be an actress, bro.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. I think that's hard. At least for me, like, I think that's harder than making music. Like,
Yeah.
that takes, like, hella skill to act.
Hell yeah.
And then they're just, like, laughing at me. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, it's just, her shit is just as, like unattainable as mine. You feel me? Like, if that not unattainable because anybody can do it, but it's just as hard.
Yeah.
It's like, so why the fuck y'all laughing at me? So, so I didn't start. I knew I always wanted to make music, so I didn't start writing until, like, my freshman years when I was like, you know, fuck it, I should do something about this. So I started writing. I would show some of my friends, and they're like, oh yeah, it's good, whatever. I mean, I don't know if they're lying or not. So, I thought, like, looking back, I still have the notebooks, and, like, shit was, like, type ass. So, shit's type ass. So, and then finally, like, my junior year was when I finally released my first song, and it was called Uncolorful. It was, like, it actually had, like, a good amount of plays too. Like, it got, like, 800 plays.
Oh, that's fucking
It
good.
got, like,
You
800.
made it completely by yourself, like.
Not so. I mixed it by my. No, actually, no. I had a friend at the time. He still makes music, but, like, I don't really pay attention to him. We're not, like, friends like that anymore. But he mixed my stuff. So I wrote the song, he mixed it, and I like, I didn't even buy the beat. I just got it. It was, like, free beats on YouTube or type shit.
Yeah.
And then we just did that, and eventually, like, I got my 800 plays or whatever it was, and then it gets copyright stricken. Yeah, so they took it down. Or not copyright, but some other dude basically bought the beat. Yeah. So they see that it's the same beat as somewhere else on SoundCloud, they're going to take it down because it's not paid for, it's not bought.
Damn.
So it's like I think pretty sure it's just considered a copyright beat.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? And that song only got like 50 fucking plays. I'm like, bro, that's such bullshit. My shit was like good or doing good, and then this shit comes along and they do ads. So that's when like I finally like 3 years I took to make sure like my shit wasn't gonna be ass at least, or like somewhat listenable. And yeah, dude, like that's just how it kind of started. And ever since then, like I was recording on a shitty ass fuck. Oh, look, my boy John, who's the one who mixed everything for me, like he had like his mic and everything. But after that, I started mixing everything by myself. I just learned everything. Yeah. So everything I know now is just because I learned by myself.
Right.
And at the time, I was recording with a fucking Xbox mic.
Holy
like
shit.
the headset.
For real?
Yeah, like the headset, not the actual. It was like some bullshit ass brand.
Yeah.
I was recording like the little headset that comes out.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yes.
And so like I had it set up where like I could listen to myself and I could record at the same time. So like I would have like one ear open and I gotta like turn it all the way this way so the mic can actually reach the front of my mouth.
God damn.
Yeah, it was a whole thing, bro.
Hell yeah, that's
so
complicated.
Bro.
I mean, that's how you start.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. And now I got my little setup.
Like,
and
you know
shit.
Steve Lacy?
Yeah.
So you saw, like, what's that famous song of his that he made on his phone?
Was
Everyone
it Dark
loves.
Red?
Yes.
Was it Dark Red?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's like shit. You start somewhere.
Yeah,
you
start
recorded
somewhere.
off, his phone, bro.
Yeah. And that's one thing I haven't tried.
Possible.
I want to try recording on my phone because I know this dude named Rohu. He's from Spain, I'm pretty sure. And like I fuck with him heavy. Like it's just fire. It's like hyper pop. I think it's considered very like alternative. I don't know. It's just good as fuck. But I think he said in an interview like he just records his stuff on his phone and then just sends it and then mixes it.
Okay.
And like shit sounds fire. So I'm gonna try it. Like
might as well, bro.
You know?
Try every avenue, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, why not keep branching? That's how you branch out more. And on that topic, like, have you done any local shows yet? And do you want to do some local shows?
I have not. I really want to, and it's just like I live, bro. Like, there's like anybody that made music around me isn't like where I'm from anymore. Like they moved out, or they just stopped making music in general, or they've stayed and they just don't know what to do either, kind of type shit. So it's like where I'm from, that's not a scene over there. And like I know around here there is. So I would love to do a show. I don't give a fuck if I'm in the basement. I just want to perform.
Got you.
I don't give a fuck where I'm outside.
We have a lot of those here.
Yeah, there's a lot of them over here.
Yeah.
That's why like I said, bro, we could tap you in here. I already I think I mentioned this to you before, but one of our friends is having like a basement thing. I think that's next month.
Word.
So I'll let you know about that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as long as they fuck with my shit, that's all I care about.
Yeah. We're talking about Chris. She's on the pod, Jennifer.
Oh, she's hosting something?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Real shit. Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
Facts.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm able to get in.
Hell yeah. Bro, that's that's what any show, bro. It's like you're performing. You're just, it's about performing, and getting your name out there.
Facts. Yeah.
That's not saying, just because you don't know, like, are they going to fuck with my shit? It's like, fuck it, I'm going to put it in your face and see if you fuck with
for
it.
sure, yeah.
What you can get from
But it's always about, like, if they want to have me, too. That's what I meant if they fuck with my shit.
Add everybody,
Word, then yeah, I'm down.
Over here, it's like a mix of everybody.
Word.
Yeah.
I'll get that shit lit.
Hell yeah, there's screamo motherfuckers, there's rap, there's singers, there's everything, R&B.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
It's a good mix of everybody over here.
Yeah. Cause I fuck with anything. Like I fuck with any like genre music. I listen to anything. Like as long as it sounds good, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like it'll be like weird, like Slavic fucking music, bro. Like it'll be like shit, bro. I don't even fuck. There's like, I'll listen to anything pretty much. There's like metal, anything, bro.
For real.
And like I'm inspired by anything. I'm inspired, like the littlest thing will like inspire me, and like I want to start making that shit.
Yeah.
So like there's like alternative indie like post punk like Russian shit like I want to make too. I think I showed you a song.
I think so.
I showed you a song, and then you're like, bro, like release this shit. I was like, I can't. The beat got bought out.
Damn.
So I can't do it. Bro, the whole song was done.
He had a song. It had a catchy ass beat, and it was like, and he had, bro. You added some good lyrics to that shit, bro. I really wish you released that, and I was waiting months for that shit.
Shit was typed tough.
And I remember, bro.
I still got the song, just I can't use that beat.
Damn.
And I tried like getting that song, putting out other like beats, and it just doesn't sound right.
Damn, bro.
But I want to make more like that. I want to make like at least some hyper pop shit just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles, bro.
Fuck it, bro. Anything will bang, bro. There's always an audience for everything.
Yeah. So like I just I don't know. I'm like more used. I don't even know what you would consider my fucking music. It's just like I'm just heavily inspired by like 3-6 Mafia and everything. Like 3 Mafia, Project Pat,
like Suicide Boys,
Koopsta, Suicide Boys, Bones, bro. Like they all had like their like part. and like my shit. So, like, but mostly it's just mostly like the whole Memphis scene, southern rap. Like,
yeah. What about that? Like, made you gravitate towards that?
It's just the grittiness, bro. The rawness in it. Like, it's so like it's just dark. It's like, I don't know. It's the rawness that what gets me. Is because like, bro, they're working with like nothing. Yeah. They're working with like shitty ass equipment, and they just somehow made like something great out of it.
Yeah, facts.
So that's the whole thing, and it's like 36 Mafia and like all of them are like a huge like part, but it's more so the sound that they created, not so much them. If that makes it's kind of confusing. Yeah. But that's how it is, and like I respect 36 Mafia and all, obviously like what they do as people, especially what's her face, Gangsta Boo, bro. She was like tough as fuck. Like probably best female rapper, I think, in my opinion. Best female fucking rapper. Hey. Dude, hands down, like Nicki Minaj, all them, bro. They can suck her dick, bro. She's tough as fuck. She's tough as fuck, bro.
So what is your process like? Like this is just an example. Like you'll get inspired, then you'll write, and then I guess after that, like how do you go about making the music, coming up with the beat? Like how do you put that all together?
It all just like I'll be on fucking like YouTube. A lot of my beats just come from YouTube, and there's only like one actual like producer that I'll contact myself. He's from Germany, so shout out Shadow Evil. Motherfucker's tough as fuck. Damn. He made on my project, the Could I Be God arc. He made Meet Me in the Dark.
Oh, okay, flash it.
Dude, tough as fuck. Like I've never met another producer like funk. I guess it's considered funk in a way, but I've never met another producer that makes like beats like him. It's just tough as fuck. But so that's like I guess that's just the type of shit I make. And sorry, I forgot your question.
What's your process like? Like you'll get inspired and then you sit down and write and then.
No. So I'll just listen to beats and whatever just like comes to my head is like what I'll write, or if like. I have a lot of dark thoughts. Like I'm like I don't know, like an evil person. Yeah. Like in my head, like not actually.
When's your birthday?
December.
December. So December what?
I don't know if I want to say.
So what are you, Sagittarius?
Yeah. Sagittarius. What does that mean?
Nothing.
Actually, no. I was talking with an astrology girl too, and she was like, oh, you're a Sagittarius or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, and she's like something about like your moon rising or whatever.
Yeah. I never understood
it really just depends.
No, but it was so weird because like she said like, oh yeah, your moon rising is this, and your sun rising or setting or whatever is this. So like the way you try to depict yourself to people is how they see you. And I was like.
But she has to know what time you were born.
Yeah, no, and I told her.
Oh, okay.
I know, yeah. How do you know that shit? Yeah, I was born like at 7:50, I think.
What the fuck?
Some shit like that in the morning. And so like she figured everything out. She's like, yeah, like bro, like.
That's great.
Like people, however you try to depict yourself is like how people see you, and that like, I didn't like say too much at that moment, but in my head I'm like, that's fucking crazy. Like, is that really what it is? Is that why people didn't want to fuck with me?
Yeah.
Is that why people? Is that like in high school I tried having like such a like a bitch face on because I didn't want to. I didn't fuck with nobody. I didn't want to fuck with nobody because I just wasn't like them. Yeah. So.
Honestly, bro, to speak on that, did you always think like that throughout your school life? Because I feel like it's almost like you want to be away from these people. It's almost like you don't want to be. Like almost like let's just say you don't. Of course you don't want to be part of the crowd. Everybody's like that. Cause I have those same thoughts too. But it's like to the point where it's like I want to exclude myself. Is that where you're at?
Honestly, I think that's what I did, and not even knowing. But at the same time, that's like just kind of how I saw everything. Like I was part of the wrestling team too. Yeah. I wrestled for like all the middle school into high school. Like, I loved wrestling. Like
oh wow.
I was part of a tough ass team.
Hey.
So, but like even with them, bro, like they wouldn't invite me to shit either. Or, like I was cool with them, but they still like they wouldn't ask me to hang out. They wouldn't like outside of like outside once we're done wrestling. That's all it was. Like they didn't like just talk to me.
That's just how it is.
Like, I respect them. Like I respect them who they are, what they did. Some of them actually genuinely helped me out. So, especially one of the captains once, we're all seniors. He actually like looked out for me and like would talk to me and shit. Like, so like Pasquale, bro. Like low key, bro. Like you were cool as fuck, and like you actually like gave a fuck about me. I don't know. Yeah. So I think I don't know if I tried excluding myself or that's how I saw it, and so like because how I saw it that way, that's how I acted. Because I don't know.
So wait, this is random. I just thought of it. But if you were in a predominantly white school, would you talk to females in your school, or would it be like cities or?
So
tell them.
Bro, like high school, I I didn't lose my virginity till I was 18. I lose my virginity. There's only a couple girls that actually like fucked with me.
Yeah.
And so
were they blanquitas or?
No, they're also every girl I've been with is Hispanic.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that, bro.
By the way, I want you to answer this. What was the ratio of like Hispanics to black people to white people?
Bro, there's like 3 black kids in my whole grade.
Damn.
Yeah, like 4 maybe.
And what about
5.
Hispanics? What about like?
Bro, in my grade, there's like it's like a couple of
Including
ESL kids. We didn't really talk with them.
Damn. Yeah, you never really.
I had no class, bro, because like they're in their ESL class the whole fucking day. Like I can't like talk to them.
No, it was the same way for us too in high school.
Yeah.
We didn't really interact with the ESL.
They were just in their own group.
Yeah. So I mean, and so basically, like in high school, like it was very few. Actually, no, I like a lot of black kids finally. It was really weird. Like a lot of black kids like started coming into my school, and like my school's like one of the like I think considered one of the best in the state. I don't fucking know. Some shit like that. It was just such horse shit. Good school, but whatever. But a lot of like black kids. So this is where I'll like especially in my songs like I'll say the N word, not the hard R, relax. But because like I grew most of my high school was just I only fucked with the Hispanics really, the little Hispanics that there was, and the black kids. And like once my junior year came around, my sophomore year, it's like we had like a huge like influx of like black kids coming like from Trenton, Elizabeth, Camden, bro. Like they've seen shit, bro. They've seen shit, and like I became like good friends with all of them because we're all in the same group. Yeah. And so that's why like they didn't care if I said the N-word because I was Hispanic. Like I'm Mexican. They didn't give a fuck. But then I would ask them like, bro, like where'd y'all come from? Like if you don't mind me asking. They're like, bro, like I got into some shit where I was. And basically, they told me that either I'm going like juvie or whatever the fuck it was, or I get moved out. And some of the kids were like foster kids, I'm pretty sure too, because they were living with each other. I could be completely wrong. I don't know their living situation, but they just came out of nowhere. So that's where like sometimes like when I'll talk, like it sounds like kind of weird. I don't talk like I don't know, like a white boy or some shit. I don't fucking know.
No, you know.
Well, he didn't answer a question.
Oh shit! What was the question?
About the girl thing.
Oh, we got off topic. So no, like I didn't like no girls were fucking with me.
From school.
Yeah, no,
so
not
the
really.
Girls that you would
it was like 4 girls that I fucked with in high school, like 3. It wasn't a lot, bro. I just didn't really talk to girls either. Like I had such low confidence. Like
and the thing is, what's crazy, bro? Like there's something I noticed, bro, because like there's some guys like growing up, and I saw this personally with like a family member of mine, right? It was like a really good looking kid. But it goes to show you, like, not really, like, bullying from your end, but more or less it's like you're excluding someone. You're making them think of themselves like, what the fuck is wrong with me? You know what I mean? And it's almost like they could be a really good-looking person, nice person, but you're making this person overthink themselves. Yeah. And overthink everything they do to the point where it's like, who am I? What do I do?
Yeah.
Like, how can I fit in with y'all?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's, like, what comes back to you and it goes like full circle.
And I guess that's kind of how it was for me. Is like no one wanted to like talk to me, so I just started excluding myself. And so like that's why I have so that's like I don't know, but that's kind of like why I wear a ski mask. Like especially like in my Lidomane persona, like I'll wear a ski mask because I hate I hate having my picture taken. I hate being in fucking videos because I don't think I look good. Like
that's the thing.
Like I think I'm ugly, bro. I think I'm ugly.
You're a good looking motherfucker, bro.
I think
that's
like,
the thing.
But not only that's something I'm kind of like insecure about is like my face. Like there's times like I'll gas myself up like, oh yeah, you feel me? I look good today. I'll pick up any girl I want.
And that's how you should be.
So, but like there's times where I'm like, bro, like I don't look good, bro. Like, and so all through high school, I just thought I wasn't good looking.
You were just in the wrong environment.
For real,
maybe.
That's it.
I
not even maybe, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
So like so that's why like I wear a ski mask. I'll probably just take it off eventually, but because it's being a bitch to talking
bro,
this.
show your bro. So. You're a good looking motherfucker.
That's
bro.
cool though, because it'll be like the next chapter of.
Yeah. So like I just like hiding my face, but like.
Bro, you're a good looking dude. Show the camera, bro. This motherfucker good looking, bro. When I first saw him and I first met him, bro, he a good looking dude.
Yeah.
Real talk.
When you first saw him, Jason, what does that mean?
No, like no gay shit though.
No gay shit.
Good looking ass dude though. Real talk.
Little man. Took out the ski mask.
Bro, like, he a good looking dude. This is what I'm saying, bro.
Like you said, he's single.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, bro. Feels good to see your face
Yeah,
now.
dude.
Hell yeah.
This shit was like choking me up.
It be like that's why I took this off.
Yeah. Now I get it. But no, I'll still use a ski mask because like I don't know, like especially throughout the years, like I just got more confident with like showing my face. So like I'll be like, I can pick up this girl if I want.
Yeah.
And like I don't really get nervous, like especially because I had a huge gym phase. So shout out my best friend Frankie. El ejecutor Frankie. We got into the gym, and then like, I got huge confidence boost off of that. Huge fucking confidence boost, and I just think like I don't know. I think like there's times where I'm just not good looking, and times where I'm like I think I'm good looking. So it just depends. But like I was getting like nervous to talking to a girl. Like I don't, because talking is just talking.
Of course.
People overthink it way too much, but it's just you're just talking.
Yeah.
And that's all you're doing. You're not like trying to get like you shouldn't be trying to get in bed with a girl immediately.
Of course.
Like you just steps.
Period.
Steps. Do little steps, bro. But yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good, bro.
Indigestion. Whatever the fuck
Wait,
it's
so
called.
this is the first
Digestion.
time you how long ago did you guys meet?
Okay. So, alright, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Want me to just keep it a buck? It doesn't matter, bro.
Sure, yeah.
Let's be honest. Yeah, I've known him a while. I've known him a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he come to your Halloween party?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was like.
Yes.
Why does he
He
kind of look
looks
familiar?
familiar.
Now that I'm looking at you without the ski mask, I'm like, wait. I'm like,
Yeah, good looking motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you. And like you, well, when,
don't tell me.
Oh,
You know what that
Hold on, I'm so confused.
Wait,
Hold on.
because I remember.
I know what you're. No. Don't forget it.
Oh,
I know what you're
gay?
gonna say. I know what you're
You
gonna say.
gay?
No.
You know.
gay?
Huh?
You gay? You gay, son?
Because I think
I don't give a fuck. I love gay people. I heart gay people.
Because
I heart gay people.
Look, because like we don't, because like she gonna be a feature guest too. So, like we're not gonna talk about this right now.
No.
Wait.
Yes.
No. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No,
That's
but
crazy.
I just want. Were you? I don't know if I should say it now or maybe later off camera.
Off camera.
Because
Right, 'cause,
maybe
like-
I might be mistaken him.
Because at this point, I think we're talking about the
Because
same thing.
everyone
but I don't know
was
what we're talking about.
drunk.
Because everyone was drunk.
Was your hair long like that too?
Yes, it's
Yeah, I was in the bun.
What were
Yeah.
you dressed up as?
Trunks.
Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. Shout out, I love
Yeah,
anime.
jean
I
jacket
love
like
anime.
this.
Bro.
Oh my god.
And he honestly like
I rode the bull.
Yeah, he rode the bull, bro. But he was the one that lasted longest.
Okay.
Real shit.
My legs were hella
Was
sore
he
after that,
dancing
bro.
with
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's me. That's me, yo.
Yes.
That was
Now I
me.
remember where you
Yeah.
were from.
Yes.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Who would have thought we'd be interviewing him today?
It goes
You look cool as dude, though.
it goes full circle.
For
That's
real.
so
It
crazy.
does.
But yeah,
I just
bro.
remember thinking, I'm like, yo, that dude wild.
That's the reason why I was stopping you right there because I was like, I know
Oh
she gonna
my
bring up.
God,
Like,
that's
we're not
so
gonna talk about that right now, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
crazy.
But yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
fucking cool ass dude. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm like, bro, like, everybody has a story to tell, and I knew he had a good one to tell, and I'm like, have to get him on. You know what I mean? And that's just like with everything.
Facts, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we all live a very different life. As much as we think, oh shit, like everybody has, probably like similar lives.
Yeah. No,
Little do we know
everyone's
everybody's
fucking
completely different. Like
bro.
different struggles, different outcomes, everything.
Yeah.
And speaking on that note, bro, when you were in school, did you always want to be that? Do you always want to be? Did you have any other? Did you plan on college? Did you plan on like
no.
any other? What was your future?
No.
What did you think it was gonna
So
be?
basically, what ended up happening, my junior year of high school, some shit happened with my stepdad. So like he was out of the picture for a minute. Like he didn't do anything wrong. He just couldn't be in the picture. So because of that, I had to like focus on like the business we had. And my one of my older brothers was in the military, so he wasn't around.
Yeah.
And then my oldest brothers that was in the house just had his own thing going on, and my two little siblings, what the fuck can they do? So it was just me. Like I was like the head horse, bro. Like I was doing the shit for the business. I was like hauling, like and doing estimates, doing the paperwork. I was like doing the job, and so I remember taking a college course, not a college course, a class in high school about colleges, like like what colleges you can get into, how it's like the process is. It was really weird. I forget what the fuck it was called.
I feel like
but
that's good.
yeah, and so like you looked into colleges and shit. Like when we applied to some, but I like that was in my head. But at the end of the day, I was like, I gotta go fucking work after I leave school, bro. I'm not worried about colleges right now. Like I gotta focus on my mom, bro. Like, I got this business to fucking take care of. And so that was like a huge thing. Like, and so like I knew in my head I was like, I'm not going to college. I know I'm not going to college. So I have to make music. Yeah. That's all I have. And I know how to work. I'm good at fucking working. I got huge like I just know how to work. I've always been working since I was 13, like just doing landscaping. Same. So like I have a good work ethic, but that's the kind of like bad part of it. I love money, so I need to keep working. So like I just knew that either I do that or I make music. It's gotten to the point where like I just can't continue working. I have to make music. Yeah, it has to work. Like I can't wait anymore. I can't wait any longer. Facts. So I have to like start taking this shit more seriously. That's for like my shit. My following isn't that big and like you know. Yeah. So I'm just trying.
You know what's crazy? My boy Davey, he said it in like a perfect like way for me to grasp. He's like, yo, I got a raise at work, and he's like, it's not that people don't want to follow their dreams, you know? Yeah. It's just that they forget about the dreams because the bag is there, and you're just following the bag. Yeah. And it's not because you want to forget your dreams. It's not you want to follow. It's because like the money's there. And you're afraid of like leaving that money to pursue something that's like a risk. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's very true. That's just part of the
facts. You got me thinking when you said that.
No, for sure. And because like I became a man. I don't give a fuck. But I got a good position in Wawa. So like I was making fucking money. I'm making fucking money. I made a good amount of fucking money. I was like, I don't want to leave this shit. I just fell in love with it. It was bad because I was like, I can buy this, I can go buy that, I can go buy fucking bottles if I want. You know, chill out with my fucking friends. My fucking tab at the bar would be like $100, $200. Like I don't give a fuck. I'll make it back next week. But like I got used to that, and so once I started losing money, I'm like, fuck. Do I get another job? Do I like not? Do I? Because I love being like I stopped being in a high position at Wawa so I can focus on music. But at the end of the day, I still wasn't focusing on music because I wanted more money. Yeah. And it's just and that's where I'm at now. So like I'm. Literally, like, I thought about this the other day. I told my older brother, I was like, bro, like, we live in America, bro. Like, we have the opportunity to just get, like, a job or some shit and just follow your dreams. Facts. I don't have to be busting my ass 12, 13, hours. You know this. Because you're working just as hard. Yeah. A day, doing that every day, putting all that stress on your fucking body. And just for what? For fucking money? Exactly. Like, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. Which is really, like, I think it's just kind of stupid, like, that we do, yeah. And like, what the fuck?
But it's like, yeah. Sorry, did I cut you off?
Oh no, I was gonna say working smarter is what we have to learn.
But it's like, think about it too, cause like, the American dream, right? As much as it's like thrown, it really wasn't made for our people. If I'm being honest, cause we're only following the footsteps of success that our parents used to get to their success, and it's like that's what we're gonna think is our ladder to that. But really, we were born here. We have a lot of opportunities. We have way more ways to like figure out how to get on top. You know what I mean? But that's just the ladder that we know. Yeah. We choose to follow. Facts. You know what I mean? But it's up to us really to figure out the other ways. And that's just really what it is. Facts. But what can you do about it? Because at the end of the day, it's like they're teaching you good work ethic, right? Yeah. But it's not always you're not working smarter sometimes. Yeah, no. You're working harder than you think. You know what I mean?
My God.
Because I know the way I'm doing it, and I know the way you're doing it with landscaping. I'm doing roofing. Yeah. We're busting our ass, bro. Completely. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, the money's there. Facts. But it's like, bro, like, I want to follow my dreams. Like, I want to do that. Like, I didn't think I was going to be doing this for, like, you know?
Yeah, but you can still, the important thing to remember that since you were born here, if anything, eventually, like, when your dad passes, right, God forbid that ever happens, but, you don't have to do the physical work. You can just manage.
Of course.
Even now, you can just manage the business by, like...
That's basically what I'm trying to do now.
Instead of going to the actual world.
Exactly.
Just only if needed, but honestly, you don't really need to if you're helping him with the business. But yeah, there's a lot to it though.
Facts. There's
like payroll, getting the estimates done, invoices.
Oh my God.
Workers.
Insurance, workers comp.
I was gonna say the audits.
Yeah. Oh my God. There's a lot of shit that goes into it, bro. But that's just really bad. That's just crazy.
So do you do landscaping besides Wawa?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then like that's basically a big reason why like I kind of stopped making music for a minute because like I don't have time.
Yeah.
So finally, like, I'm actually like able to release my next project, which is gonna be July. It's aiming for July 15th. July 15th.
So stay tuned for July 15th.
This will probably go up after it's released, right? Yeah. So July 15th, I'm releasing the Sleepwalker arc.
Flash shit.
And like, it's dope as fuck.
Hey.
It's dope as fuck, yo. I can't wait.
Damn,
So
bro.
I don't know. It's
Shit, bro. We're getting to that time, but I just want to say this: that yo, with everything and anything, and everything that you've been through, what would you tell someone that's currently in your shoes that you were walking in when you were a kid, / from your being a kid to school? What would you tell them? What advice would you give them?
Bro, just do what the fuck you want. Honestly, bro, like the world, like it's kind of cliche, but like in the Scarface movie, like the world's yours. Like the world is fucking. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Like life is just a fucking game, bro. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Like I could tell you some fuck shit, you'll forget it the next day. You know, I can go up to somebody, punch them in the face, they'll forget it in like a week. Or like you can literally like it's so crazy. People don't like really like think about it. Like you can do whatever the fuck you want, or how you want. You know, it doesn't really matter. Like there's morals and shit, but like, you know, just fuck it. Just who cares? But I didn't get along with anybody in school, and where are they at now? Like I still don't talk to them.
Yeah.
So just do what you want, as long as you like, just don't get too distracted by the fact that like, you gotta make money, or like you gotta follow your parents' like what they say. Obviously focus on your parents, like take care of them, listen to what they gotta say because they obviously know more than you. But like you can't always just mix family with what you want to do. Sometimes you gotta be selfish for your fucking self. And so that's where I'm at now. Like I gotta be selfish for myself, because otherwise like I'm not gonna get nowhere. So.
Damn. That's some deep ass advice, bro.
Yeah.
And on top of that, fuck, that's great. That's some good ass advice, bro. For real, I think people forget that, that honestly it's our lives at this point. Don't get me wrong, we're gonna get hit by advice here and there.
Facts.
And sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could be bad. But it's like, choose to take with the good and the bad.
Yeah.
So
just take whatever.
Shit, bro. Honestly, it feels really good to see you, my boy.
Fact, bro.
Cause you already know how it is.
Likewise, bro.
It'd be like a wow.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I wish you nothing but the best and nothing but the best luck. And like
likewise with you guys and your boys.
Yeah.
Bro, like I know I only met who was it? Chris. Yeah. I know I met him briefly and like with his girlfriend too, right?
Yeah.
Bro, like I wish y'all the best. I'm always listening to your guys' shit.
Appreciate that, bro.
You guys just
that means a lot,
your shit's
bro.
funny, yo. Like y'all be saying some fuck shit.
I know, bro. Trust
me.
me.
Like I relate to this because like I know you, so
hell yeah,
it's cool.
Damn, bro. Like I said, bro, I wish you the best of luck with everything. We're going to be tuning into your fucking work, by the way. And you better come to those shows. Cause
as long as I'm invited, I'm going. As long as I'm invited, I'm going. I'm
plugging you in, bro.
Bro, as long as I'm invited.
You better be ready, though.
Yeah.
Better be fucking ready.
I don't give a fuck. But just quick little thing. I just want to say, like, is there anybody that makes music? Anybody wants to listen to my shit? Like, at Lidomane, at everything. Like, I'm down to work with whoever. If you're a videographer, if you're a producer, like, let's tap in, bro. Like, let's make some shit happen. Nightmare Mafia, bro. That's me. I'm owner. I created Nightmare Mafia. I got some of my boys on there, and like, if anybody wants to tap in, like, let's get it.
Fly shit.
I'm down.
So
thank you. So thank you for having me, bro. Like, I appreciate it.
Plug your Instagram, bro.
How do I do that? Oh, Instagram at Lidomane, like SoundCloud at Lidomane, 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 all one word. SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. Everywhere, bro. And July 15th, the Sleepwalker arc.
Yeah, stay tuned for July 15th.
Sleepwalker arc.
Shout out.
For real, though. Peace out.